So what we're going to do now in our next segment here is I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. I'm going to put my phone on speakerphone. I'm going to call employers on your behalf. And I'm going to ask you guys to be quiet so you can actually hear what the employers are saying and so they don't hear you. And you'll see how I actually talk with employers and how you can do that as well. Okay, so Jamie, we're going to make some calls for you first, and then Mike will make some calls for you. And then we'll see how much time we have left, okay? So I might not get to making calls for everybody. I just want to get you, I want you to see the gist of it, okay? Yeah. And again, please be quiet while I make these calls, okay? Yeah. Let me look up. So again, I'm just going to do a Google search for let's see, what's in walking distance of you? And you're over by the Taco Bell. And
yeah, there's some hotels down that street. There's a Financial Plus Party.
Okay, well, I'm going to call Grand Blanc. Okay. Take notes during the call so you can write down their names and whatnot, okay?
Grand Blanc Taco Bell, I can help you.
Hi, I was wondering if you guys were hiring right now?
Yep, every Monday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. there are open interviews.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, what positions do you have open?
What positions do we have open? How old are they? One moment, how old are you?
20?
20? Mornings and closes. Mornings and closes.
Okay. And then do I apply online or just do it during the open interview?
During the open interview, there'll be applications in the store you can fill out, and then she'll go over it with you in the interview.
Oh, good. Who should I ask for when I get there?
The hiring manager.
Okay, yeah. What's her name? Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, so we've been on the phone for 2 minutes. We've got a good lead for you, okay? We know we're going to talk. We know that there's an open interview. You'd probably get the job if we went there on Monday. So, but let's keep going so we can make a point here, okay? There's, what's another place in walking distance of you?
There's, like I said, the car dealership. There's.
Let's call the car dealership. I'm going to call them. This is going to go a little bit differently on this call, right? Because it's a different type of company.
Okay.
But you'll hear.
Thank you for calling. Speaking, how may I help you?
Hi, how's your day going?
I'm good. What can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering if you guys were hiring right now.
Service, parts, or sales?
Like service.
Okay. You're more than welcome to come in and fill out an application anytime.
Well, it sounds good. Once I apply, who should I follow up with?
The service manager.
Did you say? Oh, good. And hey, once I do that, what's the best way to reach him?
Just call the switchboard and they'll put you through to him if he's available.
Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye. There you go, right? Wash, rinse, repeat. All right, so that's a car dealership, that's the Taco Bell, and we can make some more calls later on so you can see what that's like. Mike, let's go for you now. So you're in Grand Blanc, right? So you want to do like accounting in Grand Blanc. So I'm just going to do a Google search for accounting in Grand Blanc. Now, because of the time of year, it happens to be February, they might actually glom onto something like real quick, okay? So if it becomes a real lead for you, I might drop it over to you. We'll figure some way to transition that, but I want you to see how this is going to go. All right. Oh, one other thing I want to make a note of. Don't prejudge a company, all right? So you look at this list here and you're like, oh, I don't know about this one. It doesn't have any ratings, or this one seems small. This one seems big. You can get into a trap in your head of analysis paralysis, all right? Especially you guys who are very introverted, working with numbers, whatnot, they tend to be like, I need to think this through. Don't. You'll shoot yourself in the foot. Get moving, be active. You'll get better there's a feedback loop that happens. That's why you gotta make 20 calls a day, not 10, all right? That law of momentum that happens. The first few calls that you make are gonna suck. They're gonna be really bad. It's like anything you've never done before, you're awful at in the beginning. But by the time you get to your 20th call, you're a little bit looser. By the time you move from Monday to Thursday, you're doing a lot better. The second week, you're a pro. You're super loose. You know, you've done your stretches, as it were, right? So don't sell yourself short. Don't prejudge. Just make the calls. You never know who knows somebody from these calls too, okay? So I'm just gonna call and just see if they're hiring.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, this is Dan Kuski. My phone number is... Another pro tip. Whenever you're leaving a voicemail, just your name and phone number. You never leave anything else, because you don't want them to prejudge whether or not they want to call you back. This guy doesn't know if you want to spend money with him or not. Chances are he's going to call you back. All right? So I learned that a long time ago. Name, phone number, done. There's an old adage that says, be bright, be brief, be gone. So let's make some more calls.
Thank you for calling. If you know the person you are calling, you can dial the extension anytime. If you're trying to reach HR Alliance or payroll, please dial 1. For dial by name, press 2 and the first 3 letters of the person's name. For immediate attention, please dial 0. To repeat,
Thank you for calling. How can I help you today?
Hi, how's your day going?
Good.
Sounds a little hesitant, but I'll trust you there.
Actually, it's better than yesterday, so.
Well, thank the Lord for small mercies. I had a quick question for you. I was wondering if you guys were hiring right now.
I think he may be looking for somebody for the front desk. What are you looking to be hired for?
Yeah, so,
Are you an accountant?
well, about to finish up my accounting degree in April. And so I'm just looking for like, some experience, even if it's entry-level work. I want to be put to good use.
Well, let me transfer you over to, okay? Because he's the owner, and he makes all that decision, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Now, I'm hanging up right now because I want you to get the point, right? You guys, you make these phone calls. I don't want to ruin this lead for you. So we'll know to call back to and to talk with the guy. Hopefully you wrote his name down. Or maybe you can stop in there in person, okay? But you get the gist of it, right? You're going to call. You're going to go through these questions. You're not going to reinvent the wheel. It took me several years to word these questions in this manner. They're not aggressive. They tend to get good responses. Maybe you could change it a little bit, but don't change it too much, okay?
You did it on your own?
What's that?
Oh, I took a long time. Well,
Yeah. It took me about 2 years to come up with these questions in this order, in that type of verbiage, so it's non-aggressive, right? And so, but as you can see, it works, all right? So just wash, rinse, repeat. Now, can you imagine if I did those 20 calls, right? Like how long have you been making calls right now? 10 minutes maybe?
10 minutes.
How many leads did we get? Yeah, right? Yeah. So I think my point has been made. They're actually calling me back right now. I'll let you call them back and I'll coach you through it. All right. Do you guys have any questions? We're done. Go get it.